Alrighty. The next song we are getting into, y'all, is Vince Staples. Now, Vince Staples hit me upside my head not too long ago with that banging ass song. I want to say it was Blackberry or Blueberry Marmalade or something like that. I'm probably chopping that name all up right now because once again, I don't have the song in front of me and I just listen to so much fucking music that I eventually forget. You know what I'm saying? But it left a lasting impression on my mind here, especially considering what he was talking about and how the angle was in that video. Now he's got another song called White Flag, which is insane too, because it seems like he's very open with getting a message across in his music. Now I see here in the visual, it's the American flag, and we got a Klan member in there. You know, so it looks like a Klan member. I could be wrong, but I can see what's going on. It looks like we got a Klan member in here, and it looks like this is what he's trying to say is like what America was essentially built off of. You know what I mean? Whether it's the Klan members, whether it's the pillaging and taking land from the indigenous people, just America's history that people for some reason like to avoid. You know what I'm saying? People like to avoid the true history of America. I know that we're in this world now and in this space now where people try to rewrite history, but you can't change who you were, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't the America can't change who it was. We can change where we stand now, but it's hard to when it's embedded in the soul and the fabric of American history. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, and a lot of people like to think it's like, bumblebees and butterflies and flowers and shit like that. But it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, only thing we can do is just be better as human beings in today's world and try to make it a better place. No Michael Jackson. But yeah, that's just really what it is. So shout out Vince Staples for putting this type of music out. I'm definitely tapping into Vince Staples every time. I'm surprised I'm not sub, but I'll sub after this video. But I'm definitely tapping into him because I like the direction that he goes with his music. And I listen to him in interviews. Like I didn't really pay too much attention to him in his music side. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just, I'm getting familiar and stuff. But his interviews, he be dropping some jewels and gems and that shit, man. And I love an educated brother. You know what I'm saying? I love somebody that speaks the real. I love somebody who stands on 10 toes on business. So with that being said, don't forget to like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the vibes. We got Vincent Staples, White Flag.
Sometimes love can turn to war. I seen it all before, not far from part of course. Try not to get too lost. It ain't no coming back soon as you're back against the wall. Light as a rock, rough as a hard place. Out of the box because of God's grace. Hard them on from in the casket. Stars are born, them nigga galactic. When the pigs see I'm black man in traffic. Why they treat me like I'm in a UFO? Cuff me in the backseat so I can't phone home. How does it feel to be all alone? Quite familiar. Freeway rock life familiar. Good life. Post got too high now, but feel like I'm flying. White flag, I don't wanna fight no more.
No, say waving the white flag. I was also going to ask what the symbolic is, what the symbolism is behind him painting the flag white, other than obviously the white flag. But he says it there. But I was thinking like, based off what I seen with the Klan member back there, I was gonna assume that America loves its white history and it loves to be, I guess, whitewashed, so to say. I think there's a lot of entendres in here, low key. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, it's just one of those type of things, and we're in that type of time as well too.
White flag, I don't wanna fight no more. Sometimes love can turn to war. I seen it all before, not far from part of course. Try not to get too lost. It ain't no coming back soon as you're back against the wall. Light as a rock, rough as a hard place. Out of the box because of God's grace. Squabble love, I see the devil in all the yards. Seen friends turn full eyes locked on the back door. Gotta keep it shut. Hip hop taught me all y'all little black fools, but it's not enough. Chicken feet in the yard, 2 2 3s in the yards, but it's not enough. You my baby dog, voodoo. I can make your dreams come true. I got what you need, come through. Just promise me you won't be trouble. No time for that. This interaction, not cardiac. Love's a losing game, like Amy sang. I don't got time for that.
wonder if that's supposed to represent all the blood that's been spilled all over in America and on the flag, and like that's a representation. I'm curious to know. Maybe I'm missing something.
White flag, I don't wanna fight no more.
And that was too brief, Vince.
Welcome
that was way too
to
brief.
the new generation of
That
web
was
creation,
way too brief
where
for me.
words
I didn't like how brief that was. I needed a little bit more in that. I like that though. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely like that. We're gonna have to play that back though, because there was some stuff to unpack in there now. Vince is always gonna have some cryptic messages in his music as well too. And I'm gonna say that the clan member in the background is representation of what America is, on top of what he's saying, and then blood being spilt on the flag and him being a black man in America. You know what I'm saying? That's a representation of that too. And our blood keeps getting spilled on American soil. You know what I'm saying? Along with everybody else, because obviously he's got the pew pews thing going as well too. And then America is one of those places where we have a lot of mass pew pewers and stuff like that in this world. So that was an interesting video, man. I mean, both his videos have been pretty eye opening to me, and they're very good talking pieces in regards to just like the state of America and where we are as just as a collective, but also from being a black male, where we stand and how we view things as well too. A lot of people can't be in those shoes, but those who are understand. It's one of those if you know you know type of situations. But I gotta play it back because I feel like I'm not understanding the end of it versus the most of it. Let me listen to the lyrics a little bit more. Oh, let me get my song ranking. I'm gonna give that about a 4. I'm gonna give that about a 4 because of the message. You know what I'm saying? The message, the visual, and just what it's about is something that I'm really a fan of. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I like Vince Staples' angles. Like I've heard him talk before. So that's why I'm really banging with this type of music, because I've heard how he talks in the interviews and what he speaks on. So shout out Vince Staples, man.
Sometimes love can turn to war. I seen it done before. Not far from part of course. Try not to get too lost. It ain't no coming back soon as you're back against the wall. Light as a rock, rough as a hard place. Out of the box because of God's grace. Hard them on from in the casket. Stars are born, them nigga galactic. When the pig see I'm black man in traffic. Why they treat me like I'm in a UFO? Cause me in the backseat so I can't phone home.
When the pig see a black man, something.
Hard them on from in the casket. Stars are born, them nigga galactic. When the pig see I'm black man in traffic. Why they treat me like I'm in a UFO? Cause me in the backseat so I can't phone home. How does it feel to be all alone? Quite familiar. Freeway rock, lot familiar. Goliath. Folks got too high now, but feel like I'm flying. White flag, I don't wanna fight no more. White flag, I don't wanna fight no more. Sometimes love can turn to war. I seen it done before. Not far from part of course. Try not to get too lost. It ain't no coming back soon as you're back against the wall. Light as a rock, rough as a hard place. Out of the box because of God's grace. Squabble love. I see the devil in all the yards. Seen friends turn full eyes locked on the back door. Gotta keep it shut. Hip hop taught me all y'all little black fools, but it's not enough. Chicken feet in the yard, 2 3s in the yards, but it's not enough. You my baby doll, voodoo. I can make your dreams come true. I got what you need, come through. Just promise me you won't be trouble. No time for that. This interaction, not cardiac. Love's a losing game, like Amy sang. I don't got time for that. White flag, I don't wanna fight no more. White flag, I don't wanna fight no more.
Okay, maybe I don't get that last part. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't picking up on that last part on what that's supposed to represent. You know what I'm saying? Other than just simply the white flag. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it. Maybe I am. I don't know. But I'm still ranking that song a 5 though. I'm still ranking that song a 5 right now. I'm gonna bump it up, I think. I'm gonna rank that a 5 because I was really enjoying that, man. But let me know what y'all think in the chat. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Wow. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for the vibes, not validation. We out of here. Peace.
Bye.